The CTO Forum has been great for the last couple of days. So first I'd highlight the instruction. So the quality of the professors is absolutely amazing. Their knowledge of the material and their ability to sort of express it in a very clear and appropriate way. And in particular, their passion about the material is really inspiring and energizing. And then the other thing is just the quality of the attendees. Everybody's here from CIOs, CTOs, from all across sort of Silicon Valley style industries, but also proper industrialists that actually build things, the whole gamut. So that's been another part that I've really enjoyed.
The program is really excellent, so it's really nice to have the opportunity to take a few days away from work, and we're always working on innovating and finding new ways to help the company innovate and drive their new technology directions. And it's actually nice to be able to sit back, hear from some of the professors, but especially also hear from some of the industry veterans on how they've done it, what's worked and what's not, and learn how we can apply that back to our daily jobs.
It's been a great experience. It's been fabulous. I would definitely come back. I really enjoyed the experience for three main reasons. One is just the content that's been provided and shared with us. It goes from strategy, it gets into finance. We just finished a session which talks about how your brain works and your serotonin levels, but more about how that actually affects your leadership and your styles and how that can affect strategy. Second, I really like the professors that are delivering it, as well as the business leaders that come to share their experiences. So whether it be Professor Bergelman, Professor O'Reilly, and others, the fact that they're able to share strategic frameworks and how to apply them, but also able to share some very real-world case scenarios, whether they be Intel and what Andy Grove did, really makes it much more meaningful. And third, to be honest, I've really enjoyed that the days are fully packed and we're able to go 12, 13 hours and really pack a lot of things into the days. So I've really enjoyed that, and we still get about 2-3 hours to do a few other things.
It's been all a great experience, all very positive, but if you go back to day one, just the networking with the vast people and skills and industries that are represented, I think that alone makes it the entire program a success. To be able to talk to your peers, life experiences, but then to throw the academics on top of it and tie the life experience with the academics of a leader and what the leaders of the future are going to be, just makes it a huge, huge positive experience to take back to my day job and actually my organization. Usually when you go to a forum like this, it's very rigid, and there's the academics or the program itself that leads you to think that it's going to be more book oriented and there's not going to be the tie to the day-to-day or the tie to the realistic. The academics definitely bring out the actual use cases, business cases, and it's more implementable when I take it back to my day job. I didn't expect that. I expected more of the book study. Being that it is at Stanford and it is at a university, I was expecting more of the book study and not so much the day-to-day or not so much reality. But it definitely ties into reality.
I would tell you that so far it's been an absolutely amazing experience. I'm thoroughly impressed with the opportunity to be able to spend not only time introducing myself to my peers and colleagues across the industry, but to actually build a relationship with them. And the CTO Forum has provided me what I would characterize as an all-access pass to folks who I consider leaders in their respective fields. Almost impossible to do that outside of a forum like this one. I would say that my expectations have been more than met. I've actually would characterize it as being surprised and delighted. It's very difficult to make a decision to spend 4 days away from the office and away from home and all of the other personal professional commitments. But it's almost imperative that we do, to be paired with not only my peers and colleagues, but some of the world's best educators, and to be in an environment that's about education and allowing us to think critically and strategically around the responsibility that we have as chief technology officers for our respective companies has been an absolute gift, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity.
This has been a great program for strategic leadership for innovation technology. It has provided very practical and useful insights and approaches to establishing innovation within established companies, as well as providing innovation approaches for new businesses within established companies. Additionally, this program has provided some unique views of how to strengthen your case, your approach to driving innovation within the company. And I've been very pleasantly surprised. It is very practical, very useful. The academic portion of it is just the right amount to create the foundation for the application and use of the concepts.
So the number one thing that I've enjoyed really is the interaction with the rest of the attendees. The great experience, great networking opportunities, and also you know, the learnings from especially from Dr. Bergelman. It's amazing, really. The reality is, I was hesitating at the beginning. You know, 4 days, is it really worth it or not? So I spoke with a few colleagues at Intel, and I realized that this is probably what I needed. My expectation was to figure out the other best-known methods, if you will, and what other companies do to address the challenges for the transformations, the innovation, and changes in the market, how fast-paced the market changes are these days, and how can we adapt to those. And so far, I'm getting a lot of learnings that will help me do my job in a more effective way.